Hey guys, it's Jessica. Today I will be making the Pisces key from Fairy Tale. So please let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. Enjoy! Alright, so to start off you're going to want 3 colors of polymer clay. Here I have gold, white, and black. Then you're going to grab a paper clip, and I have been asked if you could use a toothpick for this part. I haven't tried it out myself, but if you do try to use a toothpick, let me know how it works down below. But once you have that straightened out, you're just going to put it to the side, take your gold clay, and start rolling it into a snake. Once your snake's all rolled out, take a needle tool and insert your paper clip. And you're just going to kind of push it on there, and then once it's on, you're going to roll it out a little just to get rid of any fingerprints. Moving on, we're going to make the bottom part of the key, which kind of looks a bit like an anchor. You're going to want to roll out the clay so it's around 4 millimeters to 5 millimeters thick, and then here you can see I'm sort of tracing out a bit of a V shape with the tops being sort of hooked and then kind of just cutting it out in that shape as well. Once you're done cutting out the anchor shape, you're going to attach it to the bottom of the key. And to do this, I took a medium-sized ball tool and just started kind of blending it together. Then here I have a needle tool and I'm sort of just adding a little bit of detail. Alright, so now that we're done the bottom of the key, we're going to move on to the top. So again, rolling out some gold clay around 4 millimeters to 5 millimeters thick, we're going to cut out a sort of Christmas light shape. Once that's cut out, take your body of the key and trim it down to size. I just wanted there to be enough room that I'll be able to slip the paper clip right into the top of the key. Now as you'll see here, the paper clip kind of poked out, so you can simply fix that by smoothing it down with a ball tool. Alright, so now we're moving on to the details for the head of the key. And essentially I rolled out some thin gold clay, probably around 2 to 3 millimeters thick, and I traced out our original light bulb shape. Now here what I'm doing is I'm kind of going over that original shape and tracing a sort of fish-like creature. And once that's done, you're going to want to do the same thing for the other side of the key, so you can just trace that on some more clay and just cut out another version of it. So here I'm inserting a head pin to my key so you'll be able to use it as a keychain. And I add a little bit of clay over top of it just to make sure that it'll stay in place. And then here you can see I am adding the fish. So one is the top fish and the other is the bottom fish. So in order to make it look that way, I just sort of cut a chunk out of the second fish and then started blending it together. Now here with the needle tool, I'm adding some details such as eyes and scales, and I actually switched over to another tool I had because I liked the effect it gave more than the needle tool, but you can use any tool you have. Then taking more scrap gold clay, you're going to roll it out until you get really tiny thin snakes of clay. Then using that, you're going to add it to a few key points on the key just to add some nice detail. Alright, moving on to the face of the key, you're going to take some white clay and you're going to roll it out pretty thin, probably about 2 millimeters thick, and you're just going to kind of trace and cut out the same shape as the middle of the head of the key. And if it doesn't quite fit, you can always kind of chop a little bit off of it after, as you can see I'm doing here, and just play around with the shape until you get something that fits. Once that's done, you're going to take some more gold clay, roll it into a really thin snake, and you're just going to kind of go around the border of the white face of the key just to kind of cover up any uneven edges and add a little bit more detail. Final part to the head of the key before we work on the face, we are going to take some more gold clay, probably about 4 to 5 millimeters thick, and cut out 2 thin shapes. And then you're just going to attach them about in the middle of the head of the key. And finally, to finish up, you're going to roll really thin snake of black clay, You're going to cut 2 slightly longer pieces and curve them slightly, then add a slightly shorter black piece in the middle, and that completes the Pisces sign. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and please let me know what key you would like to see next. I hope you guys keep it Kula, and as always, thanks for watching!